Alright guys, I haven't moved one bit from the last video, so we're gonna start this new video. And here's the first piece of equipment. If you remember way back, I can't remember when it was. What is this? Yeah, get off track already here. It's a piece of a valve stem, rubber valve stem. Anyways, you guys remember way back, I told you I bought a new shit spreader, I think. I can't even tell you what video it was in, but yeah, I went ahead and bought a new shit spreader. Well, it's not new, but it's used, but it's new to the farm. And I guess, I guess here it is. It is an H&S 370 2-speed drive. No different than my other one. Yeah, I can stand back here and I'll give you a better shot. I'll tell you a little bit about it. But that's what it looks like. It's in fairly good shape. It's a 2000. Look at the take here. Any of you guys want to know what year your shit spreader is? You just take the. You know what? Now I don't remember what the guy told me. I believe this is a 2001 model. I'm trying to think of how he told me. You look at the serial number here, and I can't remember if it's the first two numbers or the last. It's gotta be the first two numbers. I don't remember now. But yeah, it's a 2001 model. My H&S 235 was a 99 model. I'd have to look at my paperwork now. No, I don't even remember now. But it's a 2000 model. Early 2000 model is what it is. I guess what happened is I put my shit spreader on Craigslist. And I think about 2 weeks later I had a guy come out and look at it. Decided he wanted it, so he took it. And he gave me $3,500 for it, which is more than what I paid for it. I paid $3,400 for it when I bought it. Now, I did paint it all up and all that, so I did do that. And then I had went on Tractor House and was just searching. And I came across this shit spreader here. And I couldn't believe what they were asking for it. Now, before I tell you what they wanted for it, I'm going to show you the inside. It's got a brand new floor in it. The apron is in fairly good shape. I would say only 20% is used on it. And yeah, it's got a new floor, it's got new runners on the side. It's got a brand new tailgate in the back of it. Now we'll show you that in a second. Now, the only thing I gotta do on the inside is on the outside. You can see how the plastic is peeling off. I'm going to fix that. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it yet. I haven't really thought about it. I actually just pulled it out of the pen there yesterday. Because we're going to start hauling shit here pretty soon, and I need to get this thing ready to go. But, yeah, it's got a brand new tailgate, but other than that, the inside is fairly decent. It is not rusted at all. Rusted through, I should say. It's got surface rust, but nothing. It's got these nice extensions on here, which I have to re-bolt down because some of the bolts are missing, and whoever put them on didn't put washers on, so some of the bolts are just pulling through. Outside, plastic's cracking here. I got an idea of what I'm going to do here, so I'm not too worried about that. Just tack it down. Tires, they got their cracks in them, but you know, they do have some life in them yet. I don't see anything huge cracks where I'd be concerned. But yeah, it's got a brand new tailgate. If you look at it, you know, paint is fairly new on it. It's not all rusted like my other one. It's nice and solid. If you look at the back of it, you can still see the paint on the back. It's got new newer beater on it. I don't believe this is original. I think this is a newer one. But she's nice and solid. Got the cover and all that. I'm not going to open it up because I don't know if there's bees in it right now and I just don't feel like running. But yeah, it's got the cover. Most of the time those are just rusted right off or missing in general. But that one there is solid, just needs some paint. It is tandem axle. Yeah. I guess the only thing I gotta do to it is I'd like to paint it, but I don't think it's gonna happen this year. But the one thing I am gonna do to it is I'd like to change it over to 1000 PTO. This model does have the option to do it, and it's actually fairly easy to do. Well, easy. It's nothing really hard to change over. All it is I had talked to the dealer, and they said basically I'd have to get a new shaft, because this is 540, and then a new shaft, and then there's a sprocket that goes on the end here that goes up to the chain that drives the back end, and I just have to change the sprocket to a bigger sprocket. Well, my idea is to actually leave this, and I have the adapter that goes on let me think about that. Well, actually, I'd have to probably change that. Yeah, I would have to change that. The whole reason why I want to change this is because in the winter time I want to use my 1586 for hauling manure in the winter, because it's got a cab, and I don't want to use the 1066, and I don't know if the little tractor would be able to handle this big of a shit spreader with the material coming out, because I know when I had the 235, when I get a good clump in the back, it actually bogged the tractor down a little bit. So, and this one here's got a bigger feed to it that feeds out the back. So yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to change it over to 1000. I guess I'd have to change that whole thing, but I don't know how much. It'd be nice if I could just find any parts one I could do. I haven't looked into what a new one would cost, but like I said, it's not a big deal to change over. But I guess what I paid for this is I paid $3,700 for it. $3,700. So in all honesty, it cost me $200 more to get this one. And this is 3 models bigger than my other one, so I went from 235 bushels to 370 bushel. But since I got the extensions on, I'm sure it holds a little bit more than 370. So yeah, I mean, everything is solid. If I'm looking underneath here, looking at all the beams and all that, and I don't see anything that's like rusted through that would need major repair or anything. So yeah, I have not used it yet. So obviously, if I'm looking inside, it's clean. It has not been used yet. So that is the new shit spreader that I had purchased. I went and got this. Oh, when did I get this? Probably June maybe, or even May. I don't know, I'd have to go back in my videos to find out when I mentioned it, or at least showed a sneak peek of it. But here it is. So, I guess you guys want to comment and let me know what you think of the deal I got, if it was good or bad, or I think it was pretty decent with all what it has new in it, and being a solid shit sprayer. Obviously, I haven't seen it work yet, but I don't think I have to worry about it. I mean, I have had it run. I have run it, and it runs fine. Doesn't make any noise or anything. But yeah. So in a couple weeks, a few weeks or whatever, you will be seeing this baby in action, and we'll be hauling some much bigger loads. So, and yeah, that is number one piece of equipment that's new. I do have another one that I'll be posting right after this. So, like I said, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.